Now, we've dealt with links before, but I'm going to get into them in just a little bit more detail here and show you some of the things you can do in the panel. First of all, I want to just say as a reminder that when InDesign places a file in InDesign, it doesn't actually place it in the InDesign document. Now, I'm talking about the document that's stored in your hard drive. What it does is it creates a link to the file you're placing. Now, that way, when it goes to print, it'll go out to the link, get the data, and produce a good quality image. And it also keeps the file size down, because if it placed the image or every image in the document and you were saving that file on your hard drive, it would be a huge file which would slow down your operation. So it links to it, and you've got to control these links. And you have that over here on the links panel. Here you have all the images in here. So let me come over to just a brief document here, and we'll take a look at some of the options. Now, the important thing in the links panel is this one here. This is the problems that you may end up having in InDesign. Now, here's one you'll see: missing. So if your link is missing, you'll get this red icon with a question mark in it. And that's this image here, the nachos image. And I can relink it by clicking on the chain or double click here, and then it'll take me out to the folder it's supposed to be in, and we can look for it. I actually know it's in this folder because I moved it there. So I simply go into this folder, click on it, gives me a preview so that I can check that it's the right image, click and open, and the warning disappears. Now, if there had been multiple images missing, it would have just linked them automatically if they'd all been in that new folder. Let's look at another problem that you may have. If you go down here and let's choose one of the images that is here, like the green salsa. So I can right click in this one and just choose open. It opens in Photoshop, and I'll make some changes to it. I'll just go in, and with the curves, I'll just dramatically change it like this. Clicking OK. And I will save this. I'll probably regret that later. And switch back to InDesign. And now when I click in this and go over to my links panel, you can see that I get this exclamation point here. That's telling me that the link is intact. It knows it's there, but the file has been modified. So if I want to update it, I just come over here, click on this, and it updates it to what I had there. Now, don't get confused in the sense that if you select something like this and then go and edit it, and you can choose Edit Original like this. Oh, that's taking me to preview. I don't really want that. That's not a good thing. I'll select it again, and this time I'll go to Edit with Photoshop like that. And then I can change this from a red salsa, and then maybe change it, well, let's go a different way here. I'll change it to a blue salsa, like that. And then if I save it there, switch back to InDesign, you can see that it automatically updates. So this one here, I didn't edit it from InDesign. I went to Bridge and then opened it there. But if you open it from InDesign and then edit it, it'll automatically update here, and you don't get any warning over here. So let's go back and take a look at how we can look at the options we see in here. I'm going to pull down the panel options here, and you can see that we can look at regular, small, or large rows. I'll just select large rows. Then you can see we've got large icons like that. Go back in, change it, and any changes that I make here will affect all the documents in InDesign. This isn't document specific, it's InDesign, so if I were to go to another document, it would take on whatever changes we have here. It has collapse multiple links to the same source. So let me just turn that off, click on OK, and move back to my Peppers menu here. Notice we've got the link problems here, and go up here. You can see that I've got the same graphic in a few places. If I were to come back into my panel options, collapse multiple links, clicking OK, scroll up to the top, you can see that where there are multiple instances of the same image, it just lets you collapse them or expand them. Now, if you need to go to one specific one like this, you can always just select it, go to link like that. Let's switch back to the minimal document here, and in the next movie we'll take a look at some of the other options in the links panel.